Hi, so today we will learn how to create Google Merchant Center account, and for this uh, we'll start Google Merchant Center and then click on promote your business with Merchant Center. Once you land on this screen, click on Merchant Center. I'll explain the difference between Merchant Center and Manufacturer Center in a separate video, but for now let's proceed with Merchant Center. And on this screen, you are required to fill these details like tell Google about your business. This will help Google tailor its services to your business needs. So, do you sell products? Of course, yes. And let's say your store name is, let's say, women's wear, anything, right? Sorry. Then, do you have a physical store as well? So, in case you sell your product in your physical store, you can proceed with yes, otherwise, no, right? If you sell only online, then continue, show your products on Google for free, continue with here you are required to enter your business name. So, let's say my business name is Women's Wear and I'm from India, right? Then choose your restricted country. Then if you want to receive notifications from Google, then check this if you want, otherwise just keep this unchecked. And then continue to Merchant Center. So once you land on this screen, you are required to fill all these details. Since it's a demo account, right? I don't have any real product for women's wear. So based on your business, you can add your business address. So you are required to add your business address. You will fill all these details, right? And let's say I add 80105, right? Then let's say I add Ghaziabad. Let's say I then Uttar Pradesh, then 201017, anything, right? And then I continue with. After then, you will have to add your online business confirmation because this website doesn't exist in real, so that's why I cannot verify the same. Otherwise, you will have to add your website and then you will get a verification code on your email address, or these are the different types that you can use to verify your address, right? So for now, I'm just canceling this because I don't have any real website. After then, you will be asked to add details to show how you're gonna ship your products. On this step, you will be required to add your country. Let's say I'm shipping my products only to India, then you will say, okay, India. If you are shipping to multiple countries, you can add all the countries. Then continue. And this step, you will have to add your shipping policies, all the countries you are shipping, right? So one thing you will have to ensure that all these shipping policies, privacy policies, pages should exist on your website. Otherwise, your account may not be approved without these policies on your website. They should be very clearly visible on your website. One is shipping policy, one is user privacy policy, and then refund policies. Okay, so as for now, I'm canceling this thing. Similarly, you will have to add your return policies. Like I said, you will have to add all these pages on your website. And now it's time to add your products. So here are the different methods that you can choose to add your products. One is adding product from a file. So you can create automatically updates. You can provide Google a feed if you have a really large website, right? Also, you can go for Google Sheet. And if you have a really small business and there are very limited products and you are not adding any new products very frequently, you can go with the one by one process. So let's say I'm assuming we are proceeding with one by one. Then here you are required to add your products URL, your website URL. So let's say my website is uh, womenswear.com. Then you can say, okay, uh, let's say you say red top and 1 2 3 4, any product code, right? Then what is the title you want for this page? So let's say red top. Let's say you can say sizes small, medium, large, anything. Basically it should be a title of your product, and it should be quite similar to what user will see when they will land on your website, right? So for the purpose of showing you, I have added this thing. Otherwise in real you will have to write the exact title what user will see on their website. Then what is your brand? So let's say my brand name is women's wear only, right? Then about this description, so you can say, okay, this is a red top available in multiple sizes, right? You will, you know, it features it currently it's a very trending product. So any description about that particular product. Then you will have to add description sorry, images of your ad of your product, different images. Here are the image guidelines that you should follow. After then, what is the product? So let's say it's clothing, or you can say top or women's wear, anything that you want for this product type, right? Like for example, it is written here garden furniture. Then what is the category? So again, if there is apparel and accessories, so you accordingly you will choose the right category. What is the condition? Like, is it a new product? Is it a refurbished? It is a used product, right? Then what is the price? What is the currency? Stock availability, right? Is it for pre-order, out of stock, in stock? Then if there is any sale price you're offering, so let's say original product is for 100 rupees, then you can say my sale price is 99 rupees. Anyways, these are not mandatory, it's the optional field. Then if your product has any specific SKUs, right? If you have these details, if you don't have these details, simply say I don't have these details and proceed further. Then what is the language you want? What is the country, right? Now free listing, do you want only for free listing, or if you want to proceed with any other Google ads? So here, if in future you will choose to go for shopping ads, Google shopping ads, then one more option will be visible here to show in ads. And also, if you have a physical store where you are selling these products, one more option will be where will be visible here like product is available in offline store, right? But currently, since I have chosen only one option, right, that is why only free listing is available. So just cancel it. Now these are the labels. If you have a really big website, you can choose different kind of labels, right, according to your product. Like if you want to say new product, if you want to target it by red color, anything, any label that you want, this won't be visible to customers. Then these are the things related to Apple product. If you have an Apple product, you can say, okay, what is the color, what is the size, etc., gender and all. If you don't have Apple product, you can leave this. Let's say if you have any food product, let's say any kind of food drink or pickles, then you don't need to go with these things. Similarly, once you will add your shipping policy and return policy, all these will reflect here. If you have a different shipping policies, you can mention here. Like for now, just leave it, and then additional products. If you don't have anything, just leave it, and then you just need to click on save. Because I have not submit all these things, that's why I'm getting this error. So once, since I have not added those details, I'm getting this error. So once you will fill all these details, you will see your product will be listed here, all the products that you will added here, right? And if they are eligible, if you have filled all the details correctly, then you will see okay, all the products are in, all the products will be approved by Google. If they are not approved, then you will see here, okay, what is the problem? Then you will have to click on product by product, and then you will have to fix those errors, right? Like here we can see, okay, these details are not verified. So once you will fill all the details, this all should be in green check. And now, once you have completed all the details and have added all your products, your account may look like this, right? So let's say you can see here I have added 16 products, out of which 11 are approved, 5 are limited, right? And one thing I forgot to mention that it is really good, it is really helpful if you have signed in into a merchant account, and with the same account you have Google Ads account or your Google local business account in case you are selling your business offline as well. I mean, it's good to be logged in via the same account so that you can have the details, all the details in the one place. So recently I have started running ads for this account. So here you can see the uh, ad analytics as well, right? So here all my products are here, all the 16 products are here. Approved is approved, limited is limited, right? So here you can see the option show in Google, show in ads, right? Show in Google means only the free listing, show in ads means Google shopping ads, right? And if you have this product in your physical store as well, then you can find this option in the, you will find this option to show your ads in local store as well, because currently this physical store is not being verified, so that is why I'm not getting this option to check. It is currently in review only, otherwise I will be able to check this as well. So here you can see the product is available for free listing in shopping ads and for the physical store as well, right? So this kind of product listing, you will see what is the status, right? And ad campaign, if you're running ads, all the analytics you can find here. How your physical store is performing, how your online store is performing, how your organic listing is performing, right? Thank you.